Good morning and welcome to my channel, Moon Divination. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a subscriber that has come back to see another message, welcome. And thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe down below and hit the notification button so to get the messages that I go through with either tarot or oracle cards. Right now through the collective consciousness, so it is a general reading. This may or may not resonate with you, but if you like these types of messages, please hit subscribe, like, and comment below to let me know how it has resonated with you or what you liked about it, didn't like about it. Just no negative, nasty comments. That's all I ask, is just not to do that. But I mean, constructive criticism is welcomed as far as helping to grow or to know what it is that you like. Maybe to get a general consensus, maybe in which direction to go after I do my 30-day challenge. That is for myself. You do not have to do this. I just have been learning tarot and been learning oracle cards and a couple other ways of divination. Which I will be adding in eventually as well. I try to add in as I go now, but I'm still learning. So, and then connecting with spirit and seeing, or connecting with my intuitive notions to build that strength up. So, with that being said, I think I have done quite a few different videos. I do still have quite a few different cards to go through, so I looked through everything that I had to go through that I have left. And I'm going to today, and a couple other readings that I'll be doing here in the future, combine a few cards together, because I do have some smaller, like little inspiration guidance cards that could go along with some decks. But today I will be using for clarification at the end of the reading, Making Magic, Manifest in Your Dreams, Priestess Moon. These are neat. I do like the symbols on here, and I do like the messages that I've seen on these cards. Definitely worth getting, even for just a small little pull. I do not make anything from this one here, but I do enjoy pulling from those. Then I'll be reading from Moonology Oracle cards, which I can't remember if I did this one already or not, but we're going to do it again if I did. And if I didn't, then here we go. And then I have this deck here I got for Astrological Oracle cards. This is a very pretty deck. I got this for maybe some clarifications on readings. To maybe what planets are in alignment or around, or your astrological sign, or just for some clarifications. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to pull a planet sign, an astrological sign, and then we'll pull a few cards from the Moonology deck, and then we'll pull some clarifiers, or maybe things that we need, advice from the Magic or Making Magic deck. Pardon me today. I just was trying to connect with spirit and didn't really feel that great, but I'm still sticking to my plan. So bear with me here. Let me see here. Okay. So we're going to pull a planet card, maybe to see what maybe planets might be an extra little message for you. I will read from the book. And the Astrological Oracle cards, let's see, who is this by? I don't see it. Oh, here, Linnea Weatherstone and Trinella Castelli. That's who that is by. So, and these are very pretty cards. I got them because of how they looked and the meanings, well, what they represent, which is the planets and the signs, or zodiac signs. I mean, I kept calling them astrological signs, zodiac signs. I mean. I'm going to try to combine these. Holy Spirit, what planets are here for guidance or a message for the collective consciousness at this time during this reading? What messages do we need to know from the planets? We just thank you for being here. My guides, thank you. Thank you. All right, one card for that is Pluto. Maybe look up the spiritual meaning for Pluto. I will read from the book as well, so you can kind of get an idea of what that might represent for yourself, or maybe for something that's going on in your life. So we have Pluto. Just see here, okay. And I will read here in just a minute. I just pick a zodiac sign, maybe somebody in your life, maybe yourself, maybe someone you might meet. This is for the collective consciousness, so this is a general read. This might not resonate with everybody, but please understand that because this is a general read, there might only be a small message during this whole video for you, or this whole video might all be for you. So please stick to the end because I am doing the general read. You might hear something from these cards, or from the Moonology, or even from the Magic deck that might resonate with you. If it does not resonate with you, that is fine. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And I do appreciate you being here and supporting my channel either way. So, all right, Holy Spirit, what astrological, or what zodiac sign, I'm sorry, do we need to hear from today? What messages from the zodiac sign, whether it be for whoever watches this video, or a specific message from a zodiac sign? Only taking the card that falls out onto the table, Holy Spirit. I do thank you. Let's see here. We're going to have one. Well, that one's not coming up. Okay. No, there we go. Okay. All right. Come on, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Only the card that fits out onto the... Oh! Wow. Oh, let's see here. I will read them, but I'm not taking all of them. I'll take probably the one that flipped over. If you are a Libra, this could resonate with you. If you are a Gemini, this could resonate with you as well. Or a Scorpio, this could resonate with you. These are the ones I'm not going to take, but they're, to me, a sign that there could be several, since this is a general read. I will put them off to the side. If I feel drawn to read from them, I will. But the one that flipped completely over was Sagittarius. So I will take that one for most of the read here, and I will read from the book on that one, along with Pluto. The other ones I'll put off to the side for now. If I feel drawn to read from them, I will. Or it's just a sign that there's a Scorpio in the house, a Gemini in the house, or a Libra in the house. Or these could be messages for people in your life as well. If it's not your zodiac sign, it could be someone that you're dealing with, or in a relationship with, or even a work relationship. Any type of relationship, friendship that you could be wanting to hear a message for or from as well, or even maybe even a past loved one as well. So yeah, I don't really have a specific direction for this read, so we'll see what Pluto says and Sagittarius says, and we'll go from there. I'm going to read from the book at the moment. So let me just look and remember how to read these cards. Alrighty. Just bear with me a second. If you need to go get something to drink, I'm just trying to find the... This one doesn't really particularly have a table of contents, so I'm just looking through real quick and looking for Pluto. This may or may not resonate with everyone. Just keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. There's the Pluto. Oh, this is kind of long, but it goes... Okay, this is the... Let me just remind myself what these ones say here. It goes through all the houses for Pluto. So maybe I will read the houses after I read the description of Pluto. I will read the house for Sagittarius. If I can remember which one those are. Well, I will just yeah, I'm not too clear on the houses yet. I'm still learning that. Let me just see how I know the 12th house. I know what that one is, but oh, maybe spirit will guide me. Okay, okay. Hopefully you got your coffee or something to drink. Bear with me today. All right, Pluto. The god of the underworld. Pluto receives the soul after death and offers understanding of the journey that lies beyond the earthly existence. Astrologically, Pluto reigns over the mysteries of death and rebirth, transformation, and significant life changes. Release, loss, and regeneration are all part of Pluto's profound lessons. The wise soul knows when to leave the old behind to make way for the new. This may require time spent in the underworld, going deep into your own psyche to search for wisdom. When Pluto appears in your oracle reading, it is a sign that something is finished or that an important change is imminent. Okay. Yeah, so when this talks about, this is Pluto here. I mean, it could be somebody, for some of you, this could be someone reaching out from the spiritual realm that maybe it might have passed for you. Like I said, this is not going to resonate with every single person, but there may be a few out there. Maybe there's something or someone wanting to communicate with you from the underworld or in the the spiritual realm that might have passed on. Maybe it's maybe their zodiac sign was Sagittarius, or even the Libra, the Gemini, or the Scorpio. And like I said, I'm doing a general read, so this is going to cover a lot of information as far as like very general. Please let me know if any of this has resonated with you, for sure, in the comments. Of course, Pluto represents, rebirth and transformation and significant life changes, which we kind of all are going through right now. It is May 26th. The whole world is going through some changes due to what is going on in our current circumstances. So, could be talking about that as well. And that maybe we just need to go in and go a little bit deeper into our own psyche, our own mind, our own soul to kind of, figure out what the wisdom that we need to take or find to help us along our journeys. Or maybe something is finished in your life, and that an important change is imminent, or this whole world change is imminent. It definitely does speak of the time frame we're in. A lot of changes are going on, a lot of transformations, a lot of rebirth for sure is going on. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all the houses right now. I do apologize. I will work with these cards a little bit more. To see. That was basically the meaning for Pluto, the planet, and what it represents. You can look it up on Google, or do your own research, or even do your own meditation on it. Maybe there's something for you to go a little bit deeper on with that. But either way, there is a lot of spiritual growth happening at this point. All right, so we're gonna move on to Sagittarius, the Archer. The element is fire. Planetary ruler is Jupiter, and motto is I know. The archer takes aim at its goals and interests, always seeking knowledge and new horizons with a free spirit. Without a strong focus, Sagittarius can wander off into distractions, lack of ambition, or restlessness. The philosopher of the zodiac, this sign always strives to see the long view, taking the long aim. Trying to get that to focus. It kind of does go along with Pluto, for sure. The archer takes aim at its goals and interests, always seeking knowledge and new horizons with a free spirit. Okay, with, you know, Pluto being the death and rebirth, and you know, new things going on, regeneration. And then, you know, if Sagittarius is without a strong focus, so these are people that have to stay, you know, pretty focused on their aim in order to take the shot and be accurate with their aim. So, you know, it's nothing negative at all by any means. It's a good thing to have, but sometimes we don't always have our clear, we don't always have the clear focus in order to make that aim and to be able to shoot that arrow straight for the bullseye. So that's just something to keep in mind, that if you're going through that at this point, you know, try to sit down and help yourself to refocus, and maybe write things down to try and focus in on what it is that you want to do or what you're aiming for, so that way you can take aim a little bit more clearer and know the bigger picture and following through. All right, I will go through and I will read Scorpio, Gemini, and Libra. I'm feeling pulled to do that, so I will do that. This video may be quite a bit longer than I anticipated because of that, but I will follow the intuition on that. So we're going to start with Scorpio. Let's see here. Scorpio, the scorpion. Element is water. Planetary ruler, Pluto. There we go. And the motto is I desire. Passion, mystery, and drama make Scorpio both fascinating and challenging. Deeply sensitive, the scorpion can lash out in self-protection if threatened, or withdraw in secretiveness and depression. Scorpio's intense nature also shows in loyalty and love that can go overboard into obsession if not kept in check. Okay, and Scorpios out there, if that resonates with you, or maybe even if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Same with the Sagittarius card as well. Then we got the Gemini. Gemini, the twins. Element air, planetary ruler Mercurius, which is Mercury, and the motto is I think. At the center of any social situation, you may find a sparkling and witty Gemini. Curious and articulate, Gemini seeks stimulation and a childlike fascination with everything. Gemini is often pulled in two or more directions at once. This can manifest in being easily bored, flighty, impatient, and inconstant with commitments. I'm not sure if that's the right word, inconstant. I would say with having the inconsistencies with commitments. Take it how it resonates. These might just be like little extra messages for maybe your soul growth, which Pluto is asking us to take a deeper look within, so that we can have a transformation and a rebirth. So bear with me here. And then we have Libra. Let's see what Libra, the scales. This is element of air. planetary ruler is Venus, and the motto is, I balance. The balance of the scales brings harmony and love of refinement, often through artistic endeavors and attachment to beauty. Preferring peace to argument, Libra will avoid conflict at any cost, while partnerships of all kinds benefit from Libra's fairness. Seeing all sides of every question can lead to indecisiveness and vagueness. So maybe these are some things that you can ponder if these cards have resonated with you, or maybe if even one of these is your zodiac sign, and it could be your sun, your moon, or your Venus signs. Or maybe it's somebody in your life that you have a question about, maybe how they are. Maybe someone in your life is either Scorpio or Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius. Maybe their ruling planet is Pluto, if you do know how to read birth charts. Or even to know what their sun or their moon signs are. So those are little tidbits of information. Could be you, could be someone else in your life, could be a passed on loved one. But I think Pluto is talking, I think this message is talking more about Pluto. What Pluto has to say is our own transformations and deaths into rebirths, starting something new, starting something, you know, a new chapter in our lives, or a new time frame in our lives, or things changing so rapidly and so much that it just takes us a minute to slow down and to kind of do our inside work and at the soul level to try and, you know, maybe figure out our aim, our true direction is for the long haul, with the Sagittarius coming out. So take that how that resonates. Like I said, I had sort of a plan with this, but I'm gonna set those stuff to the side. But it's funny though that those came out more than just one card. It's 4 different zodiac signs, because actually the Moonology goes over those signs as well. So I'm going to pull, let's see, I'll probably do the 3 card spread like I've done before. I know I've got several cards going here, but let's see what matches up with what I've already pulled. Maybe it'll give us a clearer direction on what the first cards are talking about. I do thank you for being patient. I hope that you like these messages. I hope that it resonates with you. And like I've said before, if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, only take what does and leave the rest behind. Holy Spirit, what other messages from the Moonology deck do you have for us for the collective consciousness today? What messages do we have today, Holy Spirit? Only love, light, and clear and concise messages, please. And thank you. And we do thank you for clear and concise messages and all the love and guidance and support you have given. What messages for the collective consciousness do you have for us today with the Moonology? All right, I get a little zoned out sometimes with shuffling, so I'm going to just do it a couple other times here. Ooh. So I do like shuffling. All right. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? I'll take only the ones that flip out onto the table, please. And thank you. Alrighty. Oh, we already have 3 cards. All 3 of them. Oh, let's see. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, moon. Okay, so whatever situation you're going through, nothing will come of this situation. Or even maybe just in general, what's going on in the world as a whole. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, moon. Maybe this is, you know, just a distraction. and that nothing will actually really come from this situation. And then we have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. I really didn't pull a Leo card. That's that one there, if that one resonates with you. Alrighty, and then don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So we got some Leo in that. We have Leo added to the zodiac sign in the house today. Leo did not want to be left out of this reading today, nor did the moon. Alrighty, let me see here. Let me go ahead and read the passages for this. This the Moonology deck definitely has some great insights for their meanings of their cards. They have a different context to them. I mean, it's very positive, but yet it kind of really dives deep in. I think that's why it's called the Moonology, because moon energy sometimes, or can be dealing with going deep and going deeper and removing the illusions. So sometimes these messages can go a bit deep. So let's see here. Void of course moon. Void of course. I'm hearing avoid the situation. Maybe there's a situation going on where you need to avoid. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but that's what I'm hearing. Void of course moon. I am not seeing it. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. Oh, goodness. Okay. Void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Let me hold the card up so you can see it. See if it resonates with you in a sense. The pictures are the same on there. In a form of astrology known as, oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Horary. H-O-R-A-R-Y. Do not know how to pronounce it. I've never heard of this before, so bear with me here. Known as Horary, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded. A void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter, or this situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news, depending on what you're asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with your both behavior and beliefs. To be able to attune to the moon is, I trust in my highest good. Additional meanings for this card are the chances of something oh my gosh, if I could read today. The chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out, meditate, and contemplate. Well, that really kind of goes with what I was talking about with Pluto earlier. That's awesome. All right, the teaching of this card is the main definition of a void of course moon is when the moon won't make a major connection with any of the planets until she enters the next sign. The best thing you can do when you get this card is to chant the Sanskrit words Om Namo Nar. Oh my gosh. I'm going to need to learn Sanskrit here. Om Namo I'll spell it out just for you to be able to do your own interpretation of what these cards or these words sound like. Om is O-M, Namo is N-A-M-O, and the one that I have a hard time pronouncing is spelled with N-A-R-A-Y-A-N-I. Which means I surrender to the divine. A void of course moon is time to just be. Okay. All right, new moon in Leo. I'm not even sure exactly what new moon phase we're heading into. Maybe we're heading into the new moon in Leo. Or maybe not. I did see the moon yesterday. It was a crescent moon. It looked very beautiful in the sky. Last night, new moon in Leo. It was just like a little smile in the sky, a little sliver. All right, maybe you connect with this card, or maybe your zodiac sign is a Leo. All right, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Attuned to the moon, make time to have fun. Additional meanings for this card is, it's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself, you've earned it, and you've turned someone's head. The teaching for this card is, Leo is a sign of the big and brave-hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. Nice. All right, that was the new moon, and we got the full moon in Leo card. 76. The new moon in Leo, the full moon in Leo, sorry. Don't let pride get in your way. All right, this could be for someone else. I don't know. See what it has to say. It kind of says to take pride in yourself for the new moon. And this one's don't let pride get in your way. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution in this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. And to attune to the moon is be magnificent without being plain too much. I guess it would be more about like, it'll be like, you can still take pride in what you do, but the boasting, egotistical energies to kind of maybe stay clear of during this time. Additional meanings for this card is self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Oh yes. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. The teaching of this card is when the full moon comes into in Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of the people in your network or networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. Alrighty. One of the cards could be for you, all three of them could be for you, or even just two of them. So take what resonates, please. I'm going to ask for some advice from the Making Magic cards, which are these ones here. What advice do we have for this reading, Holy Spirit? We'll take 3 cards. These ones are pretty well self-explanatory when you pull them for the most part. 3 cards, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Oh. All right, awesome. Alrighty. We have Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. And then there's the symbol. Sometimes even just looking at the symbol kind of helps with whether or not you resonate with this message or this advice card. And that was transition to a higher level of being, raise your energetic vibration, enlightenment. Okay. And the elements. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combined to create powerful protective boundaries. Spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. It could be significant for you, or even just the symbol or the meaning, or even the words that are read. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combined to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. And that would also be considered alchemy as well. Alrighty, and happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. I just realized how long this video is getting to be, so I'm going to wrap this up here in just a minute, but I'll let you look at that for a minute. Happy love. And this is the symbol over here. Even if you want to pause the video to look at the symbols to see how it resonates with you for each card, that is suggested in the card deck to do every now and again when you pull a specific symbol. So maybe one of these symbols are for you to meditate on or just to pause. All right. Well, thank you for being here. I hope something has been of help or use for you as you watch this video. This is a timeless read, so whenever you are meant to see it is when you are meant to see it. And like I said throughout the whole video, and I know I keep repeating myself, but because this is a general read, this may or may not resonate with you. Or even just a small section of this or a small nugget will resonate. If that's the case, then leave the rest and take what you have learned, or take what the messages are, and work on it in your own life or in your own situation. I used 3 different decks today, just to kind of get through some of my decks I have, and I still do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this was 7, so still have 7 days left of my challenge to get through all my decks. And so there's going to be plenty more videos to come, so stay tuned. Subscribe so you can get the note, and hit the bell for the notifications so you can know when I put out videos. And if you like this video, comment, let me know how it resonated with you, and we will see you tomorrow. So have a great day. Namaste.